we're sitting there talking while the seat was still open, and he looked at me and said, Kelly, we can't afford to fly to the next conference next week. We can't afford it. And I just said, man, this is God's name's on the line, not mine. God told me to do this, so that's on his dime. It's not on mine. So I'm just going to trust him. I remember just telling him, we're just going to trust. You know, this is Monday. We got to fly out on Thursday, Friday, whatever. The guy sits down in the middle seat, right? Starts talking about these crazy parties he'd been at all weekend, showing us pictures of the parties and girls and telling stories, tries to buy us a drink, 30 minutes in. So what do you guys do? Oh, I'm a pastor. No, you're not. Look at you, bro. You're kidding. No, seriously, I'm a pastor. We do conferences. Out of nowhere, he just says, man, I was driving down the road the other day and accidentally turned on a Christian station, and I really felt like God was in the vehicle speaking to me, and he just opened up. And then my buddy had a prophetic word for him, spoke right to him. We got to pray with him, lead him to Jesus right there on the flight, right there. Amazing, right?
Awesome.
Except for this next part. After we pray, lead him to the Lord, he says, man, you guys are traveling preachers. You guys must be making the big bucks. Like, you guys must be killing it, right? And I was like, we don't make anything. Like, we just do this. And I didn't tell him the whole situation. Like, we don't even know how we're going to get to the next city.
Right.
I just said, no, that's not why we do this. He stands up, opens the overhead luggage, gets a checkbook out, and says, I just want to pay for your next flight. I don't know where you're going next or when you're going, but I just want to pay for your next flight.
How cool.
How
cool.